in matches. That's well, that's what I was saying before. Like, it's weird because I feel like Karachi and Scrims is one of our better maps, but we haven't looked great on it in matches. So there, I mean, we've been watching it back and talking about things. P2s have been really bad actually recently. I think that's one of the main things. P2s and P4s, I feel.
A chance work up the B street to maybe isolate Clay, but Clay just kind of backing it up. Now they're working around trying to get this bomb down. T just POV for now as he's spotting.
And you saw that stat right there, just #1 in opening duels on attack. And that just comes behind players like TJ and Gwyn. After getting that first blood, can you convert? First blood this time goes to
You want to ask about Rio and Scrims? I mean, we could do fine in Rio and Scrims. It's just like more of a mindset thing of what we want to do. Do all the pros hate sub base? I haven't seen that map played by a top team in a while. Well, no one wants to play us on it, and also we want to get reps on maps, so we'll probably play against FaZe anyway, because we know we're not playing sub base. So.
Simp, I think, just hit some bad timing. Doesn't spot him behind the sandbags. Now it's down to Cell. 20 seconds. Gwyn and Fellow able to clutch the 2 versus 3.
I feel like there's a lot of spots.
Toronto and New York both play sub base too. So it's literally just, it's pretty much just FaZe that has that doesn't play it.
It reminds me of almost like the one where Purge, like that round 11, like he thinks he's gonna hit the flank, someone backs up suddenly on the G Penny. It's like, oh, well, I'm fried.
JP, I understand the mindset on Rio. Every other top 4 team plays it, so we don't have to. Yeah, kind of. Kind of the same way that FaZe vetoes sub base. Us, New York, and Toronto all play it, so it's honestly, even if, like, obviously we're still improving on it in scrims, but we don't have to play it if we don't have to. Or we don't need to play it if we don't have to. Because it is a good veto for those versus those teams. Is there a chance for Grime to come in for sub base after this major? Low-key hope not, because that's part of our advantage right now, but maybe. Selfishly, I hope not. Very selfishly. What do you tell a player on a slump? How do you get them to reset and get their timing and rhythm back? Focus on, I don't know, trying to not focus. I think people overthink a lot when they're in a slump, and trying to get in a mindset where you're not so focused on getting kills because you are in a slump, and just having it, just focus on making the right play, whether it's not getting kills or not, is the best. Have you seen Scraps control KD the split? No.
Don't worry, they're just loading up their field upgrades. Gonna hop on that defuse. Does get close, but Fellow gets on it. Now they're up 2-0.
Yeah, still 3 to go, but it get closer than it usually gets.
Like, where are you going?
Yeah. Imagine there's just like a miscomm there.
Yeah.
I thought you were hopping it.
We've seen that before.
If we were in a life or death situation, you needed backup for a fight on Who on Optic, would you be your go-to to help you? Oh, AG for sure. I feel like AG would probably be the best for a fight, which is weird, but I'm taking AG.
They're taking a little bit of extra time. Now TJ, bomb in hand, they look to attack again.
AG would eat somebody, no cap.
Nothing crazy out of FaZe. Have this 2-man setup with a BZ.
Is Ken the glue? Ken is in fact the glue.
Now in broken. Sorry, it draws in a BZ in the middle of the map, and then Celium just hanging out over towards A. It's just where do they want to go with this bomb?
When teams play or coaches behind them,
It's at least gonna start at A.
screen watching? Yeah, so I'll screen watch either Brandon or Kenny, depending on just the map. I'll just whoever I want to watch that map, because those are the only ones I can really watch based on the angle that I get, because I have to be on like the end, or we'll watch like the delayed stream. It's delayed by like 20 minutes, or not 20 minutes. Jesus, that would be a long time. It's delayed by like 20 seconds. So we'll watch like the mini map as things are going on, but we'll already have heard the comms for it. So we'll take turns doing that. Like, I think Damon likes just watching the full mini map. I do too a lot sometimes too, but sometimes I'll like watching one person's POV and seeing what's going on. But for the most part, we're watching the delayed stream, but also hearing like the comms as they're going down.
6-0 here for Gwyn.
Yeah, 20 minutes is insane.
with him.
That was a funny slip up.
Kind of Clay and Gwyn early.
Oh, it was those two, yeah.
In map one, and usually I feel like
I gotta let me focus up on the search. Sorry, I'll go back chat
Up the A street.
because I've been looking at chat for this like entire map.
Any aggression up the A street.
Can you get a live feed from the players preview, or does that still have a? No, I don't get any feeds from the league. We don't get anything from the league.
Sorry, Sip now in broken. Sorry, it draws in a BZ in the middle of the map.
We get like observer feeds after the match, but live we don't get anything.
Looking like it's at least
That'd be cool if we could get in Codcaster during the game, but we're not allowed to join the lobby, I guess.
Ball banged, and they have to set up to maybe do that again. All the vehicles exploding, stun in, checking for info, but they backed out for now, trying to avoid all of this stuff. So good job from Royal Ravens. Now you've got 45 seconds off the clock. Time's starting to dwindle a bit. You've got to start to work on this execute.
You watch Optic versus LAG or Breach already? Yeah, we did the Optic versus LAG. I didn't watch the Breach one.
Royal Ravens, 5 in a row for Grim, by the way. Clay on 3 in a row. Atlanta FaZe being outplayed.
It's supposed to be a $300 million league, because that's, by the way, that's a joke. Yeah, there's a lot of things obviously that went wrong CDL wise, but I'm glad they're like on the path to trying to fix this stuff. But I think everyone knew going into it that it was a mistake to do a lot of things that they were trying to do, because we had a system that already worked, you know?
Yeah, he's lighting it up.
Are you able to get the casted VOD after the match, or could you actually view anyone POV on the map? We get, so this is what we get. We get just the mainstream VOD. We get an observer, an OBS map. So it's the one with the big mini map that's expanded. We get one where it's an OBS for team 1. So it's one that was just following team A, or I should say team A. It's just following that specific team the entire time. It's not one person's point of view, but it'll jump around and it'll stick on that same team the entire time. And OBS for the other team. Those are the 4 ones I'm pretty sure that we get. There might be another one. There might be another one which is just POV of just... Actually, no, I think that's the only 4 ones that we get. You think you can beat Shawnee in a 1v1? Hell no. The fuck? What is that disrespect? Dude, honestly, Shawnee was shooting that match. Like Shawnee, they were actually playing really well with Shawnee, which is funny. It's honestly, we did a lot of things poorly, and I think a lot of the mindset thing with how the servers were handled and us waiting 45 minutes kind of checked us out. And I agree, we should have a better mental toughness in terms of that type of stuff, but it is very hard to not get checked out, especially in an online match like that when that stuff is happening. But don't take any... I don't want to take much away from Boston, especially the way they played the respawns. Like, they were actually playing pretty well. It's honestly, it's the biggest thing is for them, they had nothing to lose. And that's sometimes one of the scariest teams, where it's just like they literally have nothing to lose. So they're just going out there and giving it their all. You know? So they did honestly, they played pretty well in some of those. Invasion Control, though, there was that one A spawn that annoyed me, but we should be picking up on that, because it's happened to us a few times now where we've lost a match because of it.
Not often you see them just kind of getting dismantled and search to destroy.
But in 1 round, so since then they've been
Goosed, yeah.
Did you see the Boston round 11 versus LAT? Yeah, that shit was funny. Where Snoopy gets inside their base and they're just playing for him.
Got to worry about the threat of a streak now. Clay playing a bit of a different position.
No, that spawn happens to everyone. Like, that spawn helped us beat FaZe on Invasion Control in Major 1. Like, that type of A spawn. Well, actually, it wasn't the close A spawn, but it was the one that happens like right over here. So it's not like the super close one that happens over here, but it was this one, the one that happens underneath American. Because that's when we had him on, like, it was like 20 to 10 lives or something. But again, we should be able to first play for it, and second, be able to close the round regardless. But we didn't. And then we get offense round 5.
Poised, looking to set up the attack. Haven't been able to get a one-on-one, but oh, here, look at this, getting aggressive, trying to isolate him. Great play call there. To get a one-on-one, but oh, here, look at this, getting aggressive, trying to isolate him. Great play call there. Is they take the 2-on-1, take a BZ out of it. TJ Folsom with a second somehow.
You're telling me Carolina Oh no, this goes to round 11. At least Carolina wins this, but
Now it seems dictating the pace.
honestly, they could have. That was a good hard point map 1 out of them. And then the search, they were doing pretty well. Obviously, it goes all the way to round 11, but they still win it. But they're up 4-0 right here.
Just great awareness. And the skirmish that they have been winning throughout this map is mid-tank.
Like that hard point, they like a few 1v1s go their way. They actually, in my opinion, they win that.
It's just been that area where they're taking over, and that just puts
Like if Fellow wins that one top 3, I don't know. I think it was like what Simp pinching
That's for sure. We'll see if they can do it.
from like P3 side.
Yeah, this is
I think they win it. Or if Gwyn wins like another 1v1
stifling Atlanta
on the first P3.
search. Just 2 more rounds. I mean, we'll see. FaZe will lose the search. Don't get me wrong. It's not off.
How would you feel if Specialists return next year? Honestly,
Pretty rare. First blood though, you get it this time.
I wouldn't mind it.
That, what, round 1, I believe it
I don't mind Specialists as much as people think. I think Specialists help control out a lot. It makes control a lot more fun because you can play off the timings of the Specialist
2 now. And when he draws
specialist things.
And again, it's just been in the spot. Nice shots by Fellow. But Draza would
Carolina should have been up 2-0. Yeah, honestly, I think they should have won that hard point. Like that was kind of the same thing to me. The way that we lost actually, it wasn't that much of a deficit like the LEG one, but like LEG should have beat us on Karachi, and I think Carolina should be FaZe on Karachi,
on 2.
in my opinion.
Seconds to work with. Fellow and Clay gonna have those MCW.
But I mean, both teams, like our team and their team, clutched up.
It's just a question: are FaZe gonna give them anything?
They're gonna work this right across Draza, and he's gonna catch him. Able to take out Draza. Now down to a 2 versus 2. Pistol hit. Selim gets his first in this game. Felony yet to die. Finally, it looks like it's gonna happen. He's tagged up. He is Draza.
As long as Heatwave doesn't return, yeah, Heatwave is kind of cheese.
Then slides on in on a Draza. The problem is that because there's still 35 seconds left, Selim had to watch the A streak.
Bro, the funniest shit happened in the scrim the other day where it was like, I don't know, Brandon was getting everyone one shot. Like I think he ended the map with like 20 assists or some shit. He's like, bro, did someone pop crash there? And everyone was fucking cracking up. He's like, bro, did they pop crash for the entire map?
See how it's gone so far.
And that was, everyone was crying.
What, 2 first bloods for FaZe.
It's like everyone's one shot.
Was that round number 1?
Well, you get around when now can you start to claw back into this? Looks to be pretty heavy-handed over towards B this time around. So Clay will be kind of the point man to deal with this. First person to transition over will be Fellow. Stun is going to hit, so some info there.
A counter out of Carolina. They back up after they see nothing
They try to smoke
going towards A. Play their standard spread.
There was. I think
You see a lot of teams doing this now.
or it was just a nade, but they're gonna know there's a trophy there now. Could be tough to cross. This is usually when you want it, but
I'm guessing. Oh, okay. Clay puts the trophy at the tank.
a nade, but they're gonna know there's a trophy there now. Could be tough to cross. This is usually when you want it, but to the positioning of Clay, not gonna hurt Draza. This almost looks like a fake. Maybe try to get them to over-rotate and then go back towards A. It's gonna bait out the cruise.
Let's see how Gwyn streaks here. Everyone's in a building, so it's very hard.
Goes hunting, not able to hit, but half the round has dwindled down from a time standpoint.
So that does get Clay into a better spot, right? They felt like they needed to use that because FaZe was at B. But FaZe has really baited the streak control. Now it's down to Clay.
Oh, Clay needs to go huge here.
Find the first blood. Second,
He gets one, but now everyone's on the full flank.
he wins it, but they have to plant the bomb, and here's
2v3.
the Ravens.
Nice shot
Oh.
from Teej, but again, traded back.
Draza gets 2.
Bomb, and here comes the Ravens.
Nice shot
Oh, I thought he was getting traded out for sure.
traded back.
Him getting 2 there is
It ain't
wins of the round.
8 HP, but takes down 2. 2 versus 1.
Spotted.
Gwyn last alive. Draws taken over.
He's on them. They're not going to go for the plant. They're going to go for the kill.
Better hope you get it. 4
Whoa,
seconds
whoa,
to go.
whoa. That was actually really close.
Over.
He's on them. They're not going to go for the plant. They're going to go for the kill.
Better hope you get it. 4 seconds to go.
Push forward.
Talking about the smoke and getting across, like they basically end.
Even pre-fire, I'm like, guys, I have no help. They've already tried.
You think Gwyn should have waited to use the cruise? Let me see the exact situation where he used it.
That does get Clay into a better spot, right? They felt like they needed to use that. Bait out the crew. This almost looks like a fake. Maybe try to get them to over-rotate and then go back towards Draza.
Yeah, he wants to kill this guy construction, but he kind of baits out because he goes back. Like he's able to cross back.
Almost looks like a fake. Maybe trying to get them to over rotate and then go back towards A.
It's interesting as soon as Fellow gives this up too,
Fake. Maybe trying to get them to over rotate.
like as soon as he gives up the angle,
Back towards A.
it allows Draza to cross.
Bait out the cruise.
We'll see if he can catch anybody. Goes hunt.
JP on the Scump watch party when it's hard. It's whenever they're watch partying, we're either about to scrim to warm up to play the match, playing the match, or we're warming up another team and scrimming.
To hit, but half
There's only very specific signs where we can actually get on it.
point.
So that does get Clay into a bad
And I can't do insights during the matches because
because FaZe
I'm-
was at B.
I have to be with the team.
But FaZe just really baited the street control. Now it's down to Clay.
Oh.
Side.
FC's the
I need something.
After the match, maybe I'll do it after the match. But I usually like to give it the spotlight to the players. Like the players, if they want to go on the watch party, they can.
Yeah, he had to.
He's inside ice cream like this.
Super aggressive push by Abizi here. He gets all the way up to the cafe and chows this angle. So he doesn't see anything in the deep cross. So he just instantly chows out of mannequin, and this guy's right here.
Corner.
Bro, if I'm Gwyn, I am tweaking.
He's inside ice cream like this.
Because no one does this. Like, there's very little times where people actually chow this angle as well. Like, sometimes you play the... I mean, I guess sometimes you see people, like, go here and play the corner and watch this cross. But the fact that Gwyn came out of mannequin like this and wasn't, like, double working up with TJ through the front door, he just gets picked for it. That's insane.
I need something.
Well, that and like Cell was already a bomb. Like basically, yeah, he had to do it all over again.
Now 3v4. I mean, you have a standard spread by FaZe here. One guy at the tank, one guy watching B side from Broken over here, an 8 credit spot, and one guy watching the A Street from the Lamar truck. It's very hard in this situation for Carolina to make a play. They kind of have to just
Execute out.
pick a site and just run your numbers there.
I thought when TJ gunned Cell, honestly, like I thought that was probably the round.
So they see this guy at the back tank, or the back truck, I mean.
So back-to-back
That's
rounds,
Cell. So I'm assuming they're just going to try and double work onto bomb. But again, number 5, who is here at the tank, moves over to mid cut. So now he can help out from this side of the mid tank to watch like either mid B dom or A. Or what he can do is he could watch the mid cut from this side if they wrap back to B. So him getting that position kind of just, in my opinion,
where Atlanta fit.
solidifies and stabilizes everything for FaZe, because
Sure, some info now.
now it's not like this mid tank's open anymore, so it's covered, and this is going to be hard for Carolina.
For a BZ, but MCW up close and personal. He's in a reposition for now. Doesn't want to deal with maybe a rival Chow.
Well, why he's been so good on this map. First, he finds another first blood in this round, but just doing it with the MCW. But we saw this at the last major.
So like Carolina's waiting now. They smoke. Looks like they're going to try and bait B. I actually kind of like this play. You smoke B dom.
You can get him there.
Clay pushes up. He tries to take timing in case this guy isn't like construction and can see him here. And now he's just going to have a one gunfight with 5.
Be as effective as he is with an SMG. You're gonna take
Gets the kill, or it's actually a team kill. Gets straight out. But now you have the bomb wrapping towards B side too.
It's a little awkward inside a connector, but a BZ's got his trade.
Oh, he's actually going to go back towards B or towards A. Oh,
Connector,
I thought what they were going to do, I thought they were just going to, once they get this kill, I thought number 2 and number 3 were just going to group up, wrap, and try and break through Broken over here, kill this guy, and then maybe get the bomb plant. But they actually wrap back towards A.
it's a little awkward inside a connector, but a BZ's got his trade.
I guess he doesn't see,
Get him there with this and be as
he doesn't see where Simp is.
effective. You're gonna take that all day.
Oh, wait. Oh, Simp is not a part of this. Oh, I thought Simp got this kill. Wait, so how the f does Draza... Wait, how does Draza die to a BZ? What?
With this and be as effective as he is with an SMG.
Oh, he shoots from here. Okay, I'm twisted. He shoots from here. I thought it was number 7 who shot, but it's actually number 6. So they actually have no idea that this guy's here. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
You're gonna take that all day. It's a little awkward inside a connector, but a BZ's got his trade.
BZ.
I still thought they were gonna wrap towards B side though, but that makes sense for why he wasn't going for a chow towards the broken side here, because he never shot.
Fella's gonna shut down the ace. This guy's had some insane
Do you think other teams or coaches watch the CL VOD sessions? I see people peeping every now and then, but I'm not giving anything away that they don't already know.
Yeah, I think Abizi plays positions with the MCW. Does real struggle because he's just, well, we know he's one of the best sub players of all time, but he'll win some fights. He has no rights winning. But it also helps you, you know, he can help on any of the crosses, just having the gun with a little more range. But he also just takes, I mean, he takes just positions on the map that other people are scared to do. The guy plays with some swagger and stuff.
You see Doug Libby's tweets, so many teams have winning in scenarios next week. Oh, let me look at it. Doug's my boy. We worked doing COD stats stuff and like BO4 and stuff together. Don't think I've seen anything like this. LAG plays Miami, Carolina plays Minnesota, and LV plays Boston, creating the perfect scenario for winning in games for all 2 and 4 teams. Holy shit. Look at this, chat. Winning in LAG versus Miami. That'll be a good matchup. Carolina versus Minnesota. I'll take Carolina there. I like how Carolina's been playing. I don't know who would take LAG or Miami. Miami did have that win yesterday, Game 5 versus Seattle. But I don't know. This is a close one, I think. And then what's the last one? LV versus Boston. Hopefully Beans is back. But I mean, obviously LV hasn't looked great at all. Wait, LV. Oh no, LV is the 1 and 5. But yeah, they're part of they have to be the 6th team there. Or LV and Boston are both. Wait. Oh, so you're saying like if LV wins, they're 2 and 5 and they can technically win. Bro, how can you get winners bracket with 2 wins? That's insane to me, chat. 2 wins to winner bracket is crazy. Bro, if we get Miami round 1 again, that'd be crazy. Dude, we play Miami round 1 every tournament, I swear.
Rounds wasn't working, but they're able to now get within a round. They're able to, succeed when they find the first bloods on defense, but I think the big thing is winning that attack round. And
When do you think a parent should give their kid a phone? When did I get my phone? I think I got my phone in 5th or 6th grade. But that was before iPhone and shit. That was when it was still flip phone. Yeah, I would say 12 to 13 is when I think I got mine at 12. Yeah, I got mine at 12. But again, it was just like flip phone, so it wasn't like you can't go on the internet and do all this social media, go on all these apps. It was like you can call and you can text, and that was like it. You can go on the internet, but it'd take years. I did not have a Razor, but if you had a Razor, I guess you were a cool kid. That's funny that you said that. Razor in middle school or whatever.
We'll see where the fight's gonna start now. Is just looking
Motorola Razor had me feeling like I was the shit. Jesus Christ. Dude, you know what my cousins had that I was jealous of? Because they were, I mean, obviously they were older, but they had like the Sidekick. And I was like, yo, that is the coolest. You like flip the phone and then you have a text message thing.
Crossfire, but there's another one. Abizi with the headshot. Another first blood for him. See, it's turned this game around for Atlanta FaZe. You have this Clay, TJ.
Sidekicks for the. Do you remember the Uvu? No, I don't remember the Uvu. Wait, do you guys remember what was it? Oh, the Juke? Wait, Uvu phone? I don't remember Uvu. Maybe I see it. Is this it? Oh no, this is an app. I don't remember Uvu. Oh, you're talking about the app? No, I don't remember that at all. What was I thinking of? Oh, the Juke. Do you guys remember this? Juke phone? Chat. I had a friend who had this. This was the most insane shit, dude. The skinniest phone of all time. Bro, I was like, I was like, you cannot catch me with this because this looks horrible. What was my first phone? I'm trying to think of what it was. I know what it is. Like, I can see it, but I don't remember the model or anything to actually, like, give you an idea of what it looked like. I'm just going to look up flip phones and hopefully, maybe it was a Samsung? Dude, I'm just going to look up flip phones and hopefully we see this shit. It kind of looked like this, but it wasn't. It was I think it was an LG. Let me see, LG flip phone. I think it was this. I want to say it was this one. I'm pretty sure this is my first one ever. Chocolate? No, it wasn't the chocolate. I'm pretty sure it was this one. I don't remember what it's called. LG VX whatever. Yeah, it looked like this. Bro, tell me that. Dude, this is insane. Because I remember it had the... Dude, chat, it would have these little play buttons on the front. And dude, it would... in my backpack at school, it would start sometimes playing the music because the button would get played. So I'm just in the middle of sixth period and Hell's Bells would just start being played on my phone. And I'm like, I think that's my phone. Can I pause it? And the teacher got off so much. It didn't happen much. It happened like twice. But I'm like, is that my phone? My heart was pounding Kiss the Foot. You had the phone in your backpack? Yeah.
Another first blood for him. See, it's turned this game around for Atlanta FaZe.
Yeah, his moments in Drazas have absolutely...
Because like in middle school, like we weren't allowed to have it like on our, like in our, I mean, I technically could have had it in my pocket, but I just kept it in my bag.
They've already crossed and now it's like, uh-oh. Fella would love to have that kill. That
But we weren't like allowed to use it in school.
1-on-2 win B Street, they have B bomb control.
Wait, is that? I guess it's not a thing in like. I guess technically, well, my school, my middle school was technically just 7th and 8th grade, but it was on the same campus as like 9 to 12. So like my high school was on the same campus as my middle school, and my elementary school was kindergarten through 6th grade. I don't know if anyone else had that, because usually it's like 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th is middle school, or like 6th, 7th, 8th is middle school, and then you have high school is 9 to 12. But it was weird because like ours was just 7th and 8th, but it shared the same campus as the high school. Now kids are watching Satsi TikToks and bro. So like so when I got my phone in either 5th or 6th grade, I was still technically in the elementary school and they didn't allow you to use your phones there. Actually, technically they wouldn't allow you to use your phones in 7th through 12th either, but like you can have it on you and use it in like a study hall or something like that. I would have. I don't remember. I'm just a long time ago that I think about it. K through 5th elementary, 6th to 8th middle school, 9th to 12th high school. I think that was the regular, like what a lot of people were. Oh, yours was K through 8? Wow, that's actually crazy. K through 8 and 9 through 12.
Right? You don't often see that where you're pushing all the way through the defensive
iPod Touch with the headphone through your sleeve to listen to music while resting on your hand. Dude, I had a friend who did that. I would never do it because I knew I would get caught. But he got caught once with that.
They didn't get to B, but that's what the call is going to be, and they'll get this down. Now can they close out in the 3 versus 2, or do Fellow and Gwen have some magic in the tank?
You had to collect. Wait, they would take your phone and they'd have to collect it back? That's crazy. We didn't have to do that. But like if you were caught using it, they would take it for the rest of the day. But you're saying like going into the school, you had to like submit it and then they would give it back to you later on? That's crazy. What if there was like an emergency or something? I guess they would call the school. Your homeroom teacher would deduct marks. That's crazy.
Yeah, one of those spots where he could chow again, but he's just playing for info. Draza then jumps on through, able to get
iPod Nano. I never had a Nano. I just had, I think the first iPod I had was the Shuffle.
turn into a 3.
Chad, you remember iPod Shuffle? iPod Shuffle. Hell yeah, iPod Shuffle. That was my first iPod. You had a Zune? What the f radiation? No shot you were a Zune kid. No, I'm kidding. No Screen went hard. It did go hard, but you could not control which song that you want. It was literally perma shuffle.
Beezy wins both the gunfights on the Players B streets. And I like to play
You had to go through metal detectors? I knew some people had to go through metal detectors, but I never had to.
His life doesn't get too greedy for a second kill. He's just hoping a teammate trades with a Beezy, and that doesn't happen.
This just, dude, it was so lopsided through those first.
All right, let's lock back in.
2v1 chow calls. Some of the timings they were getting, like they knew where to isolate players at face, and then
Oh, Cell wins the chow off the cross with Clay.
first blood is
You see this every now and then, but you see people win the chows like this. A lot of times, don't get me wrong, a lot of times it doesn't end up in anything, but sometimes you get the kill, and that's a free first blood for FaZe.
That's just a Clay's pre-firing the cross, and Cell's like, yeah, all right,
cool. I'll take that fight.
let's do it.
Are we locked into the 2 seed even if we lose to LAT? I have zero clue. I have not looked at scenarios yet.
Yeah, right. A BZ at 8-6. He has been a difference maker.
I mean, that's another pick. That's crazy kill. Holy shit.
Four and another kill.
FaZe is just... After the first pick, it's just really hard for you to get going on offense, with especially once it... Kind of like what I was talking about a while ago. Maybe it's probably like a month ago now. But when you would see the nades off the rip over here and them getting a kill, it's you have to start the round 3v4. You can't even get anything going, you know what I mean?
Beezy getting a reposition.
5 straight rounds. Yeah, also him to sleep across the map. It's
In the first 5 seconds.
All right, round 10.
That one was a little bit different. You sort of gunned him to sleep across the map, it seemed. But
So you have B-sided push for FaZe over here. Number 8, selling him. He's probably just going to stay at the tank or go gas, one of the two. On the other side, you have Carolina. Number 2, Fellow. He's going to go towards the forklift. One guy, Ice Cream. Number 3 is looking for the initial cross towards Treehouse, like towards or from Blue.
it back.
And you have one guy playing the mid tank. That's Gwyn.
Still winnable here.
Whoa.
Let's bring it back.
So that's what I was saying. Cell goes to the mid tank. They get the nade on him.
Now 1 round away. Still
So I'm guessing it's
guys bring it, team, but yeah, 4 in a row.
I guess Cell is just still weak off the crossing. He never regens.
Now 1 round
Because it's not like a double nade here.
still winnable here.
Yeah, it must be he just never regens.
First blood.
That's crazy.
You needed that one desperately. And
Oh.
Royal Ravens, and finally, you get the first blood with a nade. You needed that one desperately. Still winnable here for Royal Ravens, and finally, you get the first blood with
So this is just a miscomm here.
desperately. Info for
This is just a miscomm. Like, they get the kill, and then Tej wants to go towards this mid tank, but then I guess he sees like Gwyn's already here, so he doesn't want to stay in the same place. So he tries to back up to, I guess, this corner here. We call this standy spot, this corner. And he gets picked for it because Draza just pushes up.
and finally, you get
But this has got to be a miscomm here because they start watching the same thing, and then they're like, oh, like, no one's picking up the street.
that one desperately.
Number 4 can pick up the street where he is. He's either going to go to 8 credit or go to the standy spot.
But for Draza, just enough to get the kill through. The stun will actually hit. He's going hunting, sending it forward. Doesn't realize he actually got through the cut. Now he's stunned back, trying to stay up.
Draza stays up. Trades go down 2v2 now. Abizi is already pushed through their spawn because no one was watching the street, and they got to realize that they could be pushed up, but you don't obviously see people do this a lot where they're already pushed up top American like this.
He had to have, right? It looks weird. When
Sim's going to go for the bomb
Yeah, I'm not sure.
because Abizi has all of his like mid right here, so he can see and call him to tell him to get off the bomb if he sees him. So the only way they could technically have hit him out is through Cafe, but they know that there's no one on the side because these are the 2 B-sided guys.
Well, that was going on. They plant the bomb, and Abizi is all
Like Fellow and Clay were both over here at the start of the round. Wow, Fellow. He rips Simp off. Is he on the heady? Oh no, he's just behind the car. But that's a big win by Fellow. How do they lose this round? Oh no, this goes round 11, right? They must win this round. Sorry, I thought this was round 10.
On the bomb and Clay.
And Clay wraps back for this.
Well, that was going on. They
So he doesn't see anything make cut. He's gonna go wrap around because he knows they could technically be in their spawn.
tough spot though.
This is good timing though. He sees Abizi jump off the top American and just play for him.
Ready for this, Abizi.
Even if he didn't see him, like he probably still goes the same way, and Abizi jumps off and he sees him here anyway. So
Yeah, the spot was great.
good retake. Honestly, fellow ripped Simp off that
Clutch up. Gwyn with
that half wall near the car over here. He must have been, yeah, he must have been somewhere over here. Got some shots off. Good job.
True.
That was the biggest kill, obviously.
Get a first.
If Simp doesn't die, phase was the round. Yeah, probably. Do
This crazy run from FaZe to bring it back. Maybe you can just silence
you think COD should have an all-star weekend?
Carolina.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, it'd be fun, but I just don't know if it's... Dude, everyone keeps saying this, but I swear the viewership doesn't even come close to what people feel like it should be.
Control here.
Like, everyone wants it, but then when it actually happens, like... I don't know if it's because it's not interesting or they're not doing interesting things. I swear no one watches it.
You just got caught in the middle of the map. Run around.
Yeah. Draws it, just sends it.
But I think it would be fun, but who knows?
Here we go.
It depends on what you're doing. If you're doing fun things like a free-for-all or like a 2v2 type thing or a pro mod thing, like there's stuff you could do that can make it fun, but if it's just like gunfight or if it's just, 4v4, who cares? No one's gonna care. Yeah, but it's like CDO plays Warzone 1v1, but no one... I'm sorry. 1v1s are only interesting to a certain extent. Like, I think there's a lot of things that you could do. Bro, how many people would watch a free-for-all tournament of, like, just every player in the entire CDL? You know what I'm talking about? Like, you have all 48 players, right? And you have, let's say, what could you do? 6 lobbies of... or... No. Yeah, I mean... I'm trying to think of what you could do. Yeah, 6 lobbies of 8. And you just do a tournament of free-for-alls. And let's say like top 4 advance or something. Tell me that wouldn't be a fire, like, cool thing. Free-for-all tournament. That'd be a great idea for All-Star match. Or All-Star, like, part of the All-Star weekend. Gunfights are cool, but I think free-for-alls would be much more fun.
Clay and Stell still exchanging hellos.
So I think the trophy does not get down.
4 HP. My God, he's still up.
So the smoke play could
And then top goes into 4v4. No, top 8 goes into a top 8 free for all. I want to see who's the best free for all player. It's All-Star weekend. I don't give a fuck about 4v4. If it's All-Star weekend, respectively, chat, I don't give a fuck about 4v4. So give me everything that's not 4v4 in All-Star weekend.
that goes down. There's already a nade on the floor.
Or if it's 4v4, give me like pro mod or no GAs or something like that, and just have fun with it. I could not care less about 4v4 All-Star. I'm not gonna lie.
Who's going to have the ice? The big moment's coming now. TJ.
Like, does anyone, guys, chat, does anyone actually watch the MLB, NBA All-Star game, NHL All-Star? Does anyone actually enjoy, like, watch it and enjoy it? I don't know. I've never enjoyed the All-Star games. Like, I never really cared for it. I like the dunk contest. I like the skills competition. I like the home run derby. But the All-Star match, that, dude. I watched these ones. I never watched it. I'm not gonna lie. Throw it on, but don't care. Exactly, because it doesn't mean anything, and it's not fun enough because you're not changing anything. You know, I think honestly, the hockey NHL 3-on-3 one is the funnest one because it changes the way that's played. You know, it's literally just 3-on-3 the whole All-Star game.
Gunfight as well.
Yeah, I mean, he isn't
Crazy voice crack, by the way, too.
in a good spot, so he's just going to hold it, but a much needed first blood again. 4v3.
You got to change it up. Like I legit don't give a fuck about 4v4 if it's an All-Star match.
Problem for Carolina last last time in a round like this. It was really a BZ.
And their 2019 1v1s were sick. Yeah, I think it's a sick idea. I just think free for alls would be fun to watch because first you include more people, and second, you really see everyone in the same lobby just playing against each other, and it's not just a 1v1. It's how you play free for all. W voice crack, yeah, agreed. Gun game, you could do gun game. I was just thinking of just regular free for all with whatever weapon you want to use, but gun game would be cool. Let's watch round 11. I was talking about the other shit, so I didn't really focus on it. They could do 3v3 for an all-star tournament with money. Maybe, but like, I don't know, even 3v3, I don't really care. Maybe 2v2. I think 2v2 hardpoint tournament would be fun as fuck. You have the duos for every team, or like a duo from every team. Like an SMG and a hardpoint. Or sorry, an SMG and a hardpoint. An SMG plus AR for every team. You just do 2v2s. 2v2 hardpoint. I think a 2v2 hardpoint tournament would be lit. I don't know about you, chat. But you do 2v2, like sometimes what we do for warm-ups, we do 2v2 DOS house, hardpoint. That's fun as fuck.
As soon as that goes down, there's already a nade on the floor.
Alright, let's see what happens here in this chat.
Here we go.
Alright, 2B will cross, same thing, probably one construction, one ice cream, or at the tank here. Clay's gonna play the tank. And one guy forklift. So they're just gonna play safe. One guy construction, one guy forklift. Number 3 was that TJ. Did he look at the cross again? Yeah, he looks at the blue cross. Gwyn goes actually up to this car over here. You know, you usually don't see people rush up like this to this car. Sometimes you'll see them like team chow if they go pushed up super deep. But he's playing this car. You don't usually see this, so maybe it's just it's off thing for the round 11 for them not to expect.
So I think the trophy does not get down.
4 HP. My God, he's still up.
So the smoke play
Somehow Clay lives through that. Looks like the regular B push with Cell playing towards gas over here. Actually sees this guy over here. TJ watching the cross.
deals with that.
He also watches B Dom.
There's already a nade on the floor. Deals with that.
Now Gwyn moves over towards back cafe. He can now watch middle for him. Actually, no. Teach still has to keep these timings because Gwyn is still watching the street. So he's kind of going back and forth, which kind of creates some awkward timings, but he can still do this.
Who's gonna have the ice? It's a big moment.
That's a huge kill. First blood. He sees the other guy too.
He stays here. He says, "I'll take the next gunfight as well."
Yeah, I mean, he isn't taking.
Now you see, since there were 2 people over here. They killed one guy. Number 1 and number 2 can try and at least get some info. Maybe work this guy broken
Any damage there?
because they know there's probably just max 2 people could be there, but most likely just one guy because Cell usually plays like either gas or at the cross tank or something or deep somewhere. He's not part of that initial push usually.
What was the problem for Carolina last time in a round like this? It was really a BZB street.
So these guys are going to double work through the street. They don't have eyes on it. They did have eyes on it right here.
It was really a BZB.
Gwyn's looking for it, but what's happening here is Clay's going to wrap around towards the street and pick this up. Because they realize they just need to keep everything controlled with this 4v3 right now, and they could technically be working cafe or the street. They should see him right here though. They're actually going to double work it. This is a good adjustment. These guys are pushing up. They see this guy here. Teach can have their help, but they both work this together. Last guy alive that they don't see is going to be over towards Broken. That's on fellow. Great play by Teach. Did Teach get 3 here? Or was that other kill? Oh yeah, this is 3 for Teach in this round. Fucking Teach this round. Last guy alive, B side. Does Teach get the ace? He's just staying alive, making it weak. The ace for Teach, round 11. Great plays out of Teach. Fat Bob ace. He played that well. Let's go to control, high rise.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at Carolina's round 5 right here. There's a couple of those that should have probably went their way.